everybody. Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media Channel. This is your hub for everything physical media. I'm just going to bring the Physical Media Report account up, guys. We're just going to get right into it, okay? This is the Physical Media Report episode, I believe, 291. That is right. I think we were 10 episodes away from 300 last week. 291, okay? And look, we're here to talk about the latest and greatest in 4K and Blu-ray news today. And you know what? There's actually quite a bit to talk about. Severin Films has been keeping me busy this weekend. They've been announcing stuff. I just when I thought they were done, they just keep announcing things. Because I was busy trying to get their last minute announcements in before I filmed. But in addition to Severin Films, we've also got a Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday sale coming this week. We've also got Criterion announcements. We've also got some cool 4Ks from Kino Lorber that were announced. We also got a really cool 4K Steelbook from Lionsgate that was announced. We got some cool stuff, guys. Is anybody out there a Wicked fan? We got some cool Wicked releases to talk about this week as well. I'm in a mood, guys. I'm nuts. I just got off of working the 13-hour shift. This is just how the physical media is going to get recorded now, guys. I'm going to be dead tired. I'm going to be manic. I'm going to be all over the place. But I feel like I'm that way most of the time. Anyway, guys, look, before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, I would appreciate that. And let me make this image a little bit larger. Let's see. I'm going to put myself at the bottom. And yeah, feel free to follow me on the Physical Media Report accounts. That Instagram link is down below. If you want to be up to date on everything that's happening as it happens, I try to post this stuff as it happens. Then follow me over there at the Physical Media Report accounts. I'll also follow my mid-level media account as well. That is also linked down below. I'm also on Letterboxd. That's also linked down below. Check me out over there. I try to keep up with what I'm watching, and I always fall like 2 or 3 weeks behind, it feels like. But I try everything I watch, I log on there eventually. Anyway, why am I promoting my Letterboxd? This is the Physical Media Report. What am I doing? All right, let's get into it, guys. Did I get everything out of the way? Episode 191. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, get your juices flowing, and let's get into it. All right, Mimic. Now, this is something to get the juices flowing, guys. Guillermo del Toro film Mimic is coming to 4K for the first time from Kino Lorber, and this is coming out on January the 13th. So something to get excited about right at the beginning of the year. This set right here, guys, is pretty damn stacked. I believe it's a 3-disc set. And you do have, let's see, disc 1 is a 4K UHD, brand new HDR Dolby Vision Master of the director's cut, approved by Del Toro himself. Then we've got an audio commentary with director Guillermo del Toro. This is a triple layered UHD 100 gigabyte disc. Holy crap! And then you got another 4K in here with a brand new HDR Dolby Vision Master of the theatrical cut. So there you go, guys. People that complain about not getting both cuts on 4K. Kino's got your back here. They are doing both cuts in 4K, and there's a new audio commentary on the theatrical version as well with horror cinema expert Arne Venema and cinema author Stefan Hammond. And this is also a triple layered UHD 100 gigabyte disc. And then on disc 3, it looks like you're going to have the Blu-ray of both the theatrical and director's cuts with the audio commentaries. And then you've got some featurettes here as well. I don't know if any of these are new, but you got deleted scenes. You got 6 animated storyboards, gag reels, all the good stuff. I mean, this is pretty damn spectacular, actually, and one that I'm very much looking forward to. I remember watching Mimic when I was a kid. It was my first Guillermo del Toro film before I even knew who he was. So yeah, I'm kind of, because this one had Mira Sorvino in it. And Jeremy Northam and Josh Brolin. I don't remember Josh Brolin being in the film, but that must have been a young Josh Brolin. But yeah, I'm excited to revisit this one because it's been years since I've seen it. I always get this and Relic mixed up, which I feel like Kino also announced Relic coming to 4K. But I remember both of those movies, watching them, enjoying them when I was a kid. So I'm excited to jump back in this one. This is a fun creature feature from what I remember. But yeah, coming to 4K. Maybe the effects aren't going to hold up in 4K. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's, some dated CGI, but if I know Del Toro, he probably does a good amount of practical stuff as well. But yeah, very excited for Mimic. Are you guys excited for Mimic? Let me know in the comment section below. January 13th when this is coming out. Then we've got another release coming from Kino Lorber. We got The Mechanic with Charles Bronson, and this is coming out January the 13th as well. This one is not as extensive of a release as Mimic was, but you do have 2 discs here. You got a new audio commentary. This is a brand new HDR Dolby Vision Master from a 4K scan of the 35 millimeter original camera negative. And yeah, new audio commentary here. And then you got a couple of past commentaries. There's a triple layered 100 gigabyte disc UHD. And then it looks like you got an interview with screenwriter Louis John Carlino. And I don't know if that's going to be new or not. I don't feel like Kino notes when they got new stuff on there, but I don't know. Maybe that's going to be new. Maybe it's not. But yeah, Charles Bronson and The Mechanic coming out from Kino Lorber, also the same day as Mimic. Let me know if you're excited for that one as well. All right, guys, let's jump into the Criterion announcements. I think these came out like the day I did the physical media report last week, or maybe it was the day after. But I wanted to do a video on this because one title here is pretty damn big, like it's big news. But I didn't get around to it. So yeah, I just figured we'll wait for the physical media report to talk about it. Network is coming to Fort Sidney Lumet's Network. People have been waiting for this one and talking about the potential for this one to come to 4K for the longest time. I kind of assumed that Warner Brothers would do it themselves and do like a UK box set and all that kind of stuff. But I also kind of thought that Criterion might get this as well. So yeah, Network is coming to 4K. And when did this movie come out? Is it 1976? So yeah, it's not, they didn't wait for, or no, it's coming out in February. So yes, it is the 50th anniversary. I was still thinking 2025. 50th anniversary, it will be a Network. So that is coming out on 4K February the 24th from the Criterion Collection. And this is all the February titles from Criterion. And can I just say, I've been watching a ton of Criterions, guys. I've been watching newer Criterions. I've been watching older Criterion, a lot of Westerns. I'm going to be doing a Western recommendation video. Criterion's had a really good 2025, and it looks like it's shaping up to be a really good 2026 from Criterion as well. To do a title like Network in February, like that's like a July, like November type title to me. Like that's a big one. So to drop that in February just makes you wonder, like, what else did they got in store for us for the remainder of 2026? I'm excited for Criterion in 2026 for sure. But we've also got a Coen Brothers movie, and it's one that I have not seen. Now, I've seen a lot of Coen Brothers, but there are a few of the more obscure ones that I haven't checked out. But you got The Man Who Wasn't There, starring Billy Bob Thornton, and I'm actually really interested to check this one out. So that there might be 2 titles that I'm grabbing in February. I might not wait. You know, I know they got the flash sale, I think usually end of February, March. So I might wait for the flash sale, but yeah, this is coming out on February the 24th. Network is coming out February 24th as well. Then we've got 310 to Yuma coming to 4K on February the 3rd. And this is interesting for me personally because I just watched my Blu-ray Criterion. I just picked it up, I think, in the July sale. And now it's getting the 4K. I just made a video talking about the Breakfast Club and how if I got a Criterion on Blu-ray, like I usually am not likely to upgrade to 4K. But I freaking love this movie so much. I'm going to be talking about it in an upcoming video. I thought 310 to Yuma was spectacular. It's one of the best Westerns I've ever seen. I love the movie. That being said, I would have to look at the technical specs, which we're going to do here in a second, to see if it's worthy of an upgrade. Is it going to have HDR or Dolby Vision? But even all that being said, I'm still not likely to get this 4K. I may get it somewhere down the line, but if it's not gonna have new features or anything like that, I thought the Blu-ray looked great, like, for what it was. Like, could the movie look better? Probably. But I was really happy with the Blu-ray, and, you know, usually when it comes to Criterion and their upgrades to 4K, I'm not usually impressed. Like, I'm thinking Scarface, I'm thinking, Winchester 73, which I reviewed earlier this year. I thought had a very minuscule difference between the 4K and the Blu-ray, and I see this kind of being a similar thing. But I love the movie. It's just interesting that I just watched it and now they're announcing it for 4K. I mean, I might just get it just as I like to support, you know, the Western genres. I may get it because of that, but I don't know, guys. They would have to do something different to really entice me. But we've also got Cloud, which is from the director of Pulse and Cure, which I was supposed to watch Pulse for my 31 Days of Horror, didn't get around to it. So that's interesting. That one's coming out February the 17th. And then we've got you got Playtime from 1967, which I haven't heard of. That comes out February the 10th. Then we've got A Woman Under the Influence. This is a John Cassavetes film, and this one comes out on Blu-ray on February the 10th. I think that this has come out from Criterion before, but I think it only got a DVD, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not getting an upgrade to 4K. It's getting a upgrade to Blu-ray within the Criterion collection. So that's kind of interesting that they didn't just jump this one to 4K. And then we've got, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. It's some kind of musical collection. It's another Eclipse series release. And this has The Love Parade, Monte Carlo, The Smiling Lieutenant, and 1 Hour with You. But what I wanted to do real quick is jump on the Criterion website, look at the, see if these have any like special features. This is a new so The Man Who Wasn't There is a new 4K digital restoration, supervised and approved by the director of photography, Roger Deakins. So that's cool. Dolby Vision HDR for The Man Who Wasn't There. And then you got a new conversation with the Coens, which they're usually pretty good about coming back and doing the conversations for the Criterion releases. So that's pretty cool. And then you got an audio commentary here as well. And I think I heard that this was the only audio commentary the Coen brothers has ever done, which is pretty interesting. So, and yeah, you got short making of documentary and that kind of stuff. So cool special features for this one. But network is what I was really curious about. And let's see. New 4K digital restoration with uncompressed monorail soundtrack, one 4K UHD disc of the film presented in Dolby Vision HDR, and one Blu-ray and special features, audio commentary featuring director Sidney Lumet. And then you've got Patty Chayefsky, Collector of Words 2025, a feature-length documentary about screenwriter Matthew Melly. So you got a feature-length documentary here that's new, so that's pretty cool. And then you got a making of network from 2006. So yeah, one new documentary here. That's cool. And then you got a making of network from 2006. So yeah, depending on how long that documentary is, a pretty good amount of special features there for this release. And yeah, keep in mind, guys, like that flash sale should be going on like right when this releases and The Man Who Wasn't There. So I'll definitely be paying attention to that and updating you guys when it happens. But 310 to Yuma I'm interested in as well. I'm not going to look at everything here, guys, but this is a new 4K digital restoration. And I'm not well, no, here we go. So it does have Dolby Vision and HDR. So yeah, I could see myself maybe getting this during a sale, maybe just because I love the movie. But I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna rush into getting it since I just watched it and I've got a perfectly fine Blu-ray edition, and this adds nothing new in terms of special features, which the special features on here were pretty great. They were pretty great. But there you have it, guys. Let's jump back on my Instagram accounts and we're going to move on. But that's the Criterion collection in the month of February. Next up, guys, it's an evil effing room. That's the only thing I remember about this movie is Samuel Jackson in the trailer saying that, and in the movie, I guess, as well. I've only seen this movie once. 1408 is what we're talking about. And it was back when it came out. I think we rented it on DVD. I remember thinking it was okay, but I would like to revisit it because it has been a number of years since I've seen this movie. But Lionsgate is doing a 4K Steelbook of 1408, and this is coming out from Lionsgate on January the 13th. This is an Amazon exclusive Steelbook, so you have to pre-order this off of Amazon. It's currently available to pre-order, and I will link that down below. I'll link everything that's got pre-orders. I think all the Criterion's got pre-orders now. And I think a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about today is pre-orders. So if you're interested in pre-ordering this stuff, consider using my links down below. They're affiliate links and they do help support the channel, and I would appreciate that. I'm also going to link the deals I talk about today, and I'm also going to link what is new this week, just to let you guys know. But this will include both the theatrical and director's cuts on 4K. So we're on a roll today, guys. The director's cuts and theatrical cuts are getting 4K. So that's good, especially from Lionsgate, because they've been taking a lot of heat recently for not having both cuts on 4K for the Saw and Devil's Rejects releases. But yeah, this is a nice steel book. You know, I mean, I don't love the artwork, but it's not bad. I like it when you take the slipcover off and you got the door right there. I think that's pretty cool. The interior artwork looks pretty neat and kind of sinister. This is a 3-disc set, so I imagine you're going to have both cuts have individual individual discs, and then you're gonna have both cuts on the Blu-ray with the special features. But this is promoting that it's got a new featurette called "Don't Enter 1408." So there is going to be something new on here, and then you got audio commentary from past releases. I'm assuming alternate endings, deleted scenes, the secrets of 1408, John Cusack on 1408. So yeah, this looks like a pretty damn nice release from Lionsgate, and I know there's going to be some people out there that's happy. This is not Lionsgate Limited, but it is exclusive to Amazon. And when I checked the pre-order last, it was going for $39.99, and Lionsgate Steelbooks usually go for $34.99. So I did notice that, and I'm kind of wondering, is Lionsgate gonna up their pricing in 2026? Because that's what it kind of feels like with that price increase. But let me know if you're excited for 1408, guys, in the comment section below. Next up, we've got another Superman 4K Steelbook release. I'm not sure yet if this is going to be available in the States on Amazon. I'm thinking that it might be, but as of right now, this is available only on Zavi to pre-order. That could change though anytime. And you can get it for $44.99. The release date for this is December the 15th. So nothing new about this, I don't think. Like maybe this will add the, because I don't know if they've added those features yet, but I remember when the Superman 2025 4K came out, they said that there was going to be features added via the digital code, and it was going to be like a new James Gunn commentary and a couple of new features. So I wonder if they're going to add that to this release on the actual physical disc. If that's the case, this might be worth getting for some people that don't want special features digitally. But it's a nice Steelbook. But you know, I mean, I saw this movie in the theaters. I liked it. I don't need to own like 55 different editions of it. I've got a nice lenticular slipcover. I'm good on Superman 2025 for the rest of my life. It was okay. The movie was fine. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. But yeah, this is available December the 15th. Let me know if you're excited for this one. We got some more let's see, Golden Princess titles coming from Imprint Asia, part of their Asia line. City on Fire. They're pretty much doing everything that Shout Factory did over here in the States. You got City on Fire, nice box set of this on 4K. This looks like yeah, this is a Steelbook inside of a hard box, so that's pretty cool. And then we've got Peking Opera Blues getting a 4K Steelbook inside of a hardcover case right there with a booklet, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, they're like, "Hey, Shout Factory, hold our beer over here in Australia because we're gonna do everything better than what you did over there." A Chinese ghost story trilogy, and this is a Steelbook as well inside of a hardcover with a book also, so that's pretty cool. And, yeah, this has, 3 disc, all the Chinese ghost story movies. So, yeah, that's coming out from Imprint Asia, I believe on yeah, in February the 26th. Alright. Alright, guys, here we go. Here, let's get into the Wicked releases, guys. This is a 4K Steelbook for Wicked for Good, and, this is available to pre-order on Zavi.com. It may be available on Amazon as I'm filming this. Again, check down below for the link. But the release date is expected sometime in early 2026 for this, for Wicked for Good. So I imagine this is on Zabi, but I don't think it's a UK release. I think this is going to be the design of the Steelbook when it goes up. And I think everything's up for pre-order on groove.com as of right now, but I don't think everything's on Amazon. But again, that could change by the time I'm done filming this and putting this out. Next up, guys, we've got a Sisu Road to Revenge 4K Steelbook. Now, this is up for Amazon to pre-order. Pretty steep price, though, at about 40. I think it's like $45, $46 to get this. But it's available to pre-order on Amazon now. That price could always drop, guys. Keep that in mind. It could always drop. And there's no release date, but this is the look at what the Sisu Road to Revenge Steelbook's going to look like. I remember watching the first Sisu back when it came out. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I'm not entirely sure. And that movie's actually like really good. It's really violent, really gory, really awesome action. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm definitely down to check out a sequel to Sisu for sure. And guys, we got more Sisu stuff coming. So just you wait. But yeah, the Steelbook's up right now on Amazon. That one's got Stephen Lang in it as well. So that's pretty cool. All right. Next up, we've got more Wicked releases, guys. We've got a 4K, we've got a Blu-ray, we've got a Blu-ray double pack with the first Wicked, and as expected, we've got a 4K, a way too expensive 4K gift set of Wicked for Good, and it's available to pre-order now on Amazon. I think that I want to say the price for that Wicked for Good gift set, and keep in mind the price could drop. I think it was like $226 to get the Wicked gift set. I also saw the original Wicked gift set, because that's the Wicked for Good gift set. The original Wicked gift set that came out last year was going for like 167 still. So I don't know if they just haven't sold it out yet, or if they put more in stock, or what's going on. But yeah, if you want that, I mean, from what I remember, that was a pretty elaborate set. It had like this big golden like hats or something, like all kinds of crazy shit in that. But yeah, if you want to get the same thing again for Wicked for Good, go ahead and pre-order that thing. It could sell out. $220, guys. Get it while it's hot. I mean, this movie, from what I'm hearing right now, it did quite well at the box office this weekend, like 150 million or something like that. So it's definitely one of the more popular films of 2025. Personally, I watched the first one, and I wasn't a fan. I really wasn't. I did not like that movie. So I'm not going to see the second one. But, if you're a Wicked fan, I get it. Wicked for Good. You're getting all the releases. Like I said, these are on Amazon and also on groove.com as of right now. All right, let's get started with our round two of Severin Films announcements. Like I said, we got a lot of Severin stuff. So this is all going to be available to order this Friday, Black Friday, on the Severin Films website. But we got The Ghost. This is a 4K box set of The Ghost. Then we've got Razor Blade, Smile. We've got the Bronson Lee Za Karate Collection. We've also got the Final Program. And we've got Idiot Box, which I think is Alex Winter's TV show that was like on MTV in the 90s or something, which is actually a pretty cool release. I don't know if I'm going to get that, but it's cool. They're putting out like an obscure TV show on physical media. But yeah, that's the second wave of announcements from Severin Films. We got more, guys. We got a third wave. We got a fourth wave. Sabrina is getting a Blu-ray release, guys, from Kino Lorber on January the 13th. This is a new 4K restoration from the original camera negative. So keep in mind, guys, a 4K restoration on a Blu-ray. At some point, Kino could put this out on 4K. I honestly don't know why they're not putting it out on 4K now. I mean, it's a Harrison Ford movie. It's got a pretty stacked cast. I don't get it. I mean, the original Sabrina's on 4K. Why not do the remake on 4K? I don't get it. But yeah, as of right now, just a Blu-ray for Sabrina, and that just is what it is. Comes out January 13th, but it does have a new audio commentary on it. So I guess that's pretty cool. All right, here's more Sisu releases. Now, these are all UK covers right here. So the pre-orders for all these are not available in the States yet. I imagine that some of them will be soon. But you got a 4K, you got a Blu-ray, you got a 4K double pack with the second Sisu and the first Sisu, and also a Blu-ray double pack as well. And these are all available to pre-order right now on Zavi.com. So if you want these releases, I imagine the covers will be similar, probably the same in the States. But as of right now, you only got that Steelbook to pre-order in the US, but you got all these editions you can pre-order from the UK. All right, so that's enough talking about Sisu and Wicked. Let's talk about Boogie Nights, guys. One of my most anticipated releases for the rest of the year. It got delayed, I think, but now it's finally got its release date of December the 9th. And we've got some details on the special features and stuff, but this is an HDR presentation of the film, so this is not going to have Dolby Vision, but that's kind of par for the course when it comes to Warner Brothers these days. But you've got two new features here, New American Cinema. God, I can't even pronounce that. New American Cinema. I'm not even going to try, guys. I'm sorry. Panel Night 1 with Paul Thomas Anderson and John C. Reilly. Then you got Panel Night 2 with Paul Thomas Anderson. So you got two new features here with this. And you got two past audio commentaries. And you got you got additional scenes, all kinds of good stuff here, guys. So yeah, this has got a 4K and it's got a 4K Steelbook. I want to say the 4K Steelbook, like I talked about it last week, it went out of stock. Actually checked it on the physical media report. It was out of stock, but then people were telling me it was back in stock. And last time I checked, it was in stock. So the 4K Steelbook of Boogie Nights is in stock on groove.com and the 4K as well. So yeah, guys, don't miss out on Boogie Nights. I mean, yeah, all the Heather Graham you can handle on these two covers. I think it's brilliant. Like, okay, what did we put on our 4K cover? Heather Graham. That's yes. That's the smartest thing Warner Brothers has ever done. This is the best cover for a regular 4K that Warner Brothers has ever done. Are you kidding me? Who doesn't like the regular 4K cover? It fits, it works. I don't know. I've heard complaints about it. That's why I'm a little bit defensive. But Boogie Nights, guys, I'm excited. December the 9th. Excited for that. Ordinary People is getting a Blu-ray. And it's the same Blu-ray that it already had from the Paramount Presents edition. I guess that one just went out of stock and they're reprinting it and it with a regular Blu-ray. So that's good. I mean, this is the best picture winner, right? This is directed by Robert Redford as well. I haven't seen this movie. I do have the Paramount Presents Blu-ray though, but this comes out January the 27th. If you missed out on the Paramount Presents, you have an opportunity to own this again on Blu-ray. And this is a 4K restoration as well. And again, part of me wonders, like, are they just testing the waters with this and then they're going to do this on 4K? I mean, this is Paramount. They kind of do that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Honestly, maybe wait in about a year or so. They might do this one in 4K. But yeah, this has got all the same features and stuff that the Paramount Presents had as well. And that comes out January the 27th. All right, guys, let's talk about the Black Friday sale for Vinegar Syndrome. Okay, so it starts midnight on Thanksgiving night. So November the 28th is when it's starting officially Friday, and it's running until Tuesday, December the 2nd at 11:59. So we already know the slate of titles that has been announced so far. We got Garbage Pail Kids is the big one, Time Crimes, and all that good stuff. But the actual sale starts this Friday at this Thursday at midnight, but 12:01 Friday morning is when it starts. And yeah, you got 5 full days of discounts. So I think a lot of stuff's going to be 50% off. Well, they actually have details right here. What products will be on sale? All VS sub label and partner label titles with a release date prior to May 2025. So it has to have come out before May 2025 to receive that 50% off. So that's very important to know, guys. Let's see, for the duration of the sale, discounts will range from 50 to 75% off of the SRP for each release titles, and release dates from May 2025 and on will not be discounted, along with certain merch, clothing items, and some older partner label titles currently under distribution by another company. Okay. So there you have it, guys. So I may do some kind of a stream, not Thursday night, but I may do some kind of a stream on this channel, maybe Friday afternoon if I've got time, because I'm off work that day. If I got time to come down here around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, I may do some kind of a stream just going over the new titles that were announced and also the deals that are taking place. And maybe possibly throw out some recommendations as well. That might be good to do. But yeah, so you're gonna get the new titles that are announced, and then everything's gonna be 50% off this Friday on the Vinegar Syndrome website, or everything that came out prior to May of this year. That's how it works. All right, guys. Let me take a drink real quick. My goodness. I feel like my throat's giving out on me. All right, next up, guys. This got announced overnight. What is this? This is some kind of like, they're promoting this as like a box set, but it's not a box set. It's just a bunch of slip covers, like looks like glued together. But Paramount Home Media Distribution will have 2 totally awesome 80s 4K Blu-ray and Blu-ray packs available for purchase exclusively at Amazon on December the 16th. The bundle packs include such classic 80s films as Top Gun, Trading Places, and the Crocodile Dundee trilogy. So right here is the first one. So I don't know how this is going to come. Is it going to come in a box set? Are they just going to send you 5 slip covers and that's the box set? Is it going to be wrapped like a gift or something? Because this is like a Christmas bundle, but it's only on Amazon. But in this pack, and this is available for like $55 to pre-order right now on Amazon. I'll link it down below. You got Top Gun, you got Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Beverly Hills Cop, The Untouchables, and Trading Places. I mean, if you don't have any of these titles, to get all these 4Ks potentially with slipcovers for $55, that's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal at all. Problem is I have 4 out of 5. I actually don't have Beverly Hills Cop on 4K. I need that on 4K. But if you don't have any of these, that's a great deal. But otherwise, like, why would you like who doesn't have Top Gun on 4K at this point? Like, it's been on sale so many times. If you wanted Top Gun, you should have had it by now. But yeah, I mean, it's a good deal if you don't have any of these titles and you want to upgrade them. If you're getting it, if you're like new to collecting 4K, it's good for that. But then we've got this Blu-ray pack, and this is where it gets weird in terms of how they're presenting it. You've got Top Gun Blu-ray with the slipcover, Coming to America Blu-ray with the slipcover, and I'm just wondering if these will actually come with slipcovers. Then you got Friday the 13th, a Steelbook in here that has the 8 Friday the 13th movies in this Blu-ray Steelbook case. Then you've got Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Then you got the Crocodile Dundee trilogy to round that out. I think this is going for like $51 or $52. But if you're looking at like what you get here, this is 14 movies on Blu-ray to get for $50. So that's the equivalent of like, I don't know, $3 or $4 a movie, right? Am I doing my math right there? It's like $3.50, $4 a movie here. I mean, so that's not a bad deal. But also the Steelbook for Friday the 13th is usually going for like $22. I think it's like $22 right now for Black Friday sale. But yeah, so these are good deals. Like if you don't have any of these, maybe you're still collecting DVD and you want to get into upgrading to Blu-ray. Like this would be a good opportunity to do that. So I'm not knocking it. It's just kind of crazy how they group these together, especially the Blu-ray collection. Top Gun, Friday the 13th, Planes, Trains, and Crocodile Dundee. It's a crazy collection. But there you have it, guys. Next up, we've got the Sisu 4K Steelbook. I told you we're going to talk about a lot of Sisu. It's getting a restock on Lionsgate Limited website. So right now you can get on the Lionsgate Limited website. If you missed this Best Buy exclusive Steelbook back in the day, Lionsgate's got you covered. You can get it. Now I think this is actually one that I did miss. So I might need to put in an order for this myself. But yeah, it's available on the Lionsgate Limited website for a limited time, guys. So jump on there if you missed this. And I think it's like $25 too. It's not a terrible price. Dogma is getting this is its third 4K edition. This is the UK edition. This is coming out from Vertigo, releasing in the UK on February the 2nd. So there you have it, guys. And I imagine it's going to have all the same special features as the Umbrella and the Lionsgate. Next up, we've got another UK Steelbook. The Smashing Machine with Dwayne The Rock Johnson is getting a 4K Steelbook, and this is coming out in the UK from Entertainment and Video on January the 19th. So I haven't seen this movie yet, and judging by the box office, I don't think a lot of people saw it. I'm waiting for my A24 edition to come in, then I'm gonna jump all over this. But I'm excited to see it though when it comes out. Next up, we've got more Severin titles, guys. More Severin Black Friday announcements. I think these were the Saturday announcements, but we got Retribution getting a 4K. We've got looking Italian. How you doing? It's got freaking Matt LeBlanc in it. Looking Italian is coming to Blu-ray. Finally, guys. I've been waiting for Looking Italian. I've never heard of that film. And then you got She Killed in Ecstasy. Well, that sounds lovely. So yeah, 3 titles were announced yesterday. One of them is a 4K, the other two of them is 4K, and then the other one's Blu-ray. And here we have it, guys. There's more bonus Black Friday 4K Severin announcements, and one of them is the classic, iconic Jess Franco film, Vampiros Lesbos. Sounds wonderful. And I mean, I think this is the inspiration for the Anora Criterion cover, if I'm not mistaken. It looks very similar. And then this is going to get me taken off YouTube. The Devil's Reign. I'm not showing it for any longer than that. That's it. That's all you're getting for that. So yeah. Those are the Severin announcements. I need to go back here real quick. those are the Severin announcements for this Black Friday. So They got 15 titles that they have announced. So this Black Friday, midnight, Thursday, Thanksgiving night, midnight, all these titles are going to be on sale. And also Severin's going to be having a sale as well, which will probably be pretty good because their sales are usually pretty awesome. But yeah, let me know if you're excited for any of these Severin announcements. This is a 4K, by the way. All right, let's jump on Blu-ray.com, go over some deals that are popping off right now. Tons of early Black Friday deals. I've been making tons of posts about this, but let me see if I can look at the lowest 4K titles real quick. Coming to America on here, guys, on 4K is $933. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of scroll through. I'm not going to read everything. Just check out some of these. Let me get rid of these ads. But yeah, you got some good deals here. I'm going to try to link as much as I can down below. Just all kinds of stuff. I mean, Megan 2.0 is $12.99. The Phoenician Schemes $12.99. All the Bonds except for Dr. No, I've seen go down to $12.99. The Wolfman's $12.99. Sugarland Express is $12.99. The Outlaw Josie Wells, which is a great 4K. God, I love that release too. $12.99. Good features also. So yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, Color Purple, Smoking Aces, The Sting, Psycho, all kinds of Twisters is $13.49. Grease on, I actually need Grease on 4K. That's $13.49. Grease is the word, guys. Enter the Dragon on 4K is $13.86. Yeah, all kinds of great deals. Oppenheimer's $14. Dirty Harry's $14. Deep Impact is $14. Great deals. I know the Mission Impossible set was like $35 too. I might try to link that down below if it's still available. I know I got that. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going through. You guys can check these out. Even if I don't link them, I just wanted you to know they're available. But yeah, lots of good stuff. That's going up to $15. I mean, once you get past $15, like it's not really, unless it's like a brand new title they're marking down to 15, it's not really a sale. So I don't feel the need to go into all that. All right, let's go back to Instagram and run down what is new this week. And of course, guys, as far as deals, we still got the Criterion Barnes & Noble sale going on, I think, until December the 7th. So keep that in mind as well. But speaking of Criterion, this week we've got Eyes Wide Shut coming to 4K from Criterion for $34.99. But during the sale month, guys, it's $24.99. And there's also a Blu-ray for $27.99 as well. We've got The Long Walk coming out, which I'm actually really looking. I mean, I do plan on getting that Steelbook. I'm really looking forward to watching that. That's getting a 4K Steelbook from Lionsgate, $34.99. Also a Blu-ray, regular Blu-ray with, I don't think it has a price because I don't have a price right here, but it might be like 22 or 23 bucks. I'm going to guess. The Conjuring Last Rites coming out from Warner Brothers on 4K for $27.95. Also a Blu-ray for $22.95 and a 4K Steelbook for $37.95. We've also got Pride and Prejudice coming out on 4K from Universal for $34.73. Also a collector set for $54.99. I think I have that pictured right here. Then we've got a Blues Brothers 4K Steelbook coming out from Universal for $45.49. The Beastmaster 4K is coming out from Screen Factory for $32.99. Bone Lake, guys. Bone Lake is coming out from Decal Releasing for $23.59. Then we've got Abbott and Costello. A lot of Abbott and Costello 4Ks coming out from Kino Lorber for $29.99 a piece. You got Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, Abbott and Costello Meet The Invisible Man, Abbott and Costello Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and Abbott and Costello Meet The Mummy. Then you've also got Ilsa, Harem, Keeper of the Oil Sheiks coming out on 4K from Kino Lorber for $27.99. You got Hack-O-Lantern coming out on 4K from Massacre Video for $31. You got The Hyena in the Safe coming out on Blu-ray from Celluloid Dreams for $27.98. Then we have got the Alec Guinness 4K collection from Kino Lorber. That is coming out for $74.99. We've also got Primitive War coming out on 4K for $23.98. We've got 11 Days, 11 Nights coming out on 4K. Oh, 11 Days, 11 Nights 2, guys. That's part 2. From 88 Films for $27.99. Also a Blu-ray for $24.99. We've got The Roses coming out on Blu-ray from Disney for $28.99. We got Eleanor the Great coming out on Blu-ray from Sony for $29.99. We've also got Coyotes coming out on Blu-ray from Decal Releasing for $29.98. What is with all these $30 Blu-rays? Jeez Louise. Anemone is coming out on 4K from Universal for $27.99. Also a Blu-ray for $22.99. The Ten Commandments is coming out. It's getting a 4K Steelbook from Paramount. This is a re-release for $35.49. We've also got the French Noir Collection 2 Blu-ray coming out from Kino Lorber for $44.99. Then we've got Death Wish coming out, Blu-ray collection from Kino Lorber for $59.99. Warner Archive is releasing 7 films on Blu-ray this week. The Bride Came COD for $27.99. Silver River for $24.99. The Miracle, which I think I saw was a 6K scan for $27.33. It's Love I'm After for $27.33. I Love You Again for $27.99. The Iron Mistress for $27.99. And At the Circus for $27.99. So Warner Archive is killing it this week with these classic titles. Then we've got Gabby's Dollhouse. All right. Coming out on Blu-ray from Universal for $22.95. And with that, guys, we are done with this week's edition of the Physical Media Report. I hope you feel more informed in the world of physical media. Please, if you can, drop this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more great videos. This is a great video, guys. Can't you see that? Subscribe for more. Comment down below. What are you excited about? What are you looking forward to? Let me know in the comment section below. And turn on bell notifications for all future videos. Follow me on all my social media accounts. Those links are down below in the description. And we will see ya next time.